Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Holiday Card Series. Today we're going to be creating some tags for the card today, I guess you can call it, but it's actually going to be some tags. And I'm going to start off first with this piece of lightweight chipboard, and it's in a craft color. And I'm going to use some stamps from Martha Stewart. I'm not sure if you could see those, but there's some snowflake stamps. And there's not a stamp set for this. They come in a kit that you have to purchase from Michaels, and it's a kit for glittering, glitter stamping, and I'm going to ink up this in some Versamark ink, and I'm going to stamp it onto my craft cardstock, and I'm not really sure if you guys can see the distinguish in the ink and the background, but I'm just going to do a little bit of stamping just to create a kind of my own background, and I'm going to do one more little stamp right there, just because it looked a little bit bare down there. And I'm going to move those off to the side, and I'm going to sprinkle on some clear embossing powder, and I just keep my clear embossing powder in some little containers such as this one. Okay guys, so I have that all heat set onto my tag there, and then I'm going to tie a bit of ribbon onto the tag. This is a pretty simple tag. I'm just going to tie on some ribbon right at the bottom of it using some of this kind of Christmassy plaid ribbon that I got from Michaels. Okay, so this is the majority of our card, and I'm just going to use the We Are Memory Keepers corner chomper and the 1/2 inch side just to round these top two corners. And then I'm going to punch my hole using this Crop-A-Dile paper punch. It's meant for thick material such as this one, and it's also made by We Are Memory Keepers from the same exact brand that the Crop-A-Dile or the corner chomper is made from. So that is tag number 1. Pretty quick, simple, and easy. Okay guys, so we're on to tag number 2 here, and I'm starting off with some walnut stain distress ink from Tim Holtz, and I have just a piece of cardstock here, and I'm going to kind of just ink the edges of it to kind of give it a vintagey look. I'm kind of going for a vintage tag here. So I'm just inking up the edges using the inking tool from Tim Holtz as well, and I'm just using the Ranger Craft Matte, and it's great for inking. So I just applied on some of that there, and then I'm going to use a stamp that I used in yesterday's card, and it's this tree stamp, and I'm going to be stamping using some Old Olive ink from Stampin' Up. You could also use some of Tim Holtz's ink, such as the Crust Olive or the Forest Moss or Peeled Paint or whatever you'd like to use, but I'm just going to grab some of this, and I'm going to stamp this directly at the bottom of my tag, so I'm going to have something that looks like this. And then, to go with the vintage theme, I am stamping this Merry Christmas sentiment, if you could see that there. I'm just going to stamp it in that distressing ink from Tim Holtz, the walnut stain. And I'm just stamping that in the very middle of the tag. And that finishes up tag number 2. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to go in with some corner rounding on the corners of this tag as well. And because I distressed so much in on the tag already, I'm not going to need to redistress my tag. So that finishes tag number 2. Okay guys, so we're on to our last tag here. I'm going to use this Martha Stewart embossed snowflake edge punch, and I'm just going to go and put it in the bottom of my punch, and I'm going to punch down. So I just punched the in embossed to the bottom with that snowflake punch. I'm not sure if you guys can see those embossed snowflakes on there. But then I'm going to go in with some tea-dye distress ink from Tim Holtz. It's a different color of ink, and I'm going to use the ink applicator again using my tea-dye ink pad, and I'm just going to rub it over those embossed snowflakes. Okay, now I'm going to go in with a little bit of ribbon. Okay guys, so I added a little bit of that ribbon there, and I'm going to use this sentiment that says, have a holly jolly Christmas, and it's from the same stamp set that I've used on all of the tags, except for the Martha Stewart snowflake, and that's the Recollections Recollections 2009 stamp set. And I'm just going to stamp this in the center of our card, or tag more like. And I'm just going to round these top two corners, again using the We Are Memory Keepers corner thumper. And I'm going to punch this one in. I was thinking I was going to do it on the side, but I'm actually going to do that one in the center, and I didn't punch this one either. Okay, you guys, so that finishes up the holiday card / tag series. So just string some embroidery floss to the tops of these tags here, and you have some perfect tags to hang on your gifts or packages or whatever you want to use them for. So thanks so much for watching, guys, and have a great day. Bye, everyone.